Hi, I'm Rebecca Carner. Today's tuning is about integration. With so many self-help, self-actualization, self-realization, positivity, goal-setting, life hack memes and information and workshops, etc., that are out there. One of the things that I've really been noticing is people feel like they have to be positive and that they have to sort of put a positive spin or constantly be either doing well, yeah, I'm good, or even somehow perpetually be doing better than they were at any other time. And life, I would hope that everybody feels like they're making progress and getting things that they want and achieving things, but life is all of it. It's not just always getting better. On any sort of growth chart, the little arrow that goes up the chart, it's not always just a perfect trajectory up. There are dips and there's little moments of uprising and then some sort of plateauing, and then sometimes there's a dip and then it goes up again. And so the overall trend is up, but not every moment is gonna be an up. All right, everybody just take a nice big deep breath. I'm activating their Earth Star energy point. We're really trying to get the flow of energy up through the body, as well as grounding it electrically down to the center of the earth. But back to the whole trajectory thing, one of the things that I've really noticed is that on the individual level, because there's been made this culture of positivity and cultivating self-love and self-care and all this stuff, it's another sort of scale that we're trying to achieve or do well on. How did I get a gold star on my self-care star chart today? And if I didn't, then I'm doing bad. There we go. Another nice big deep breath. There's kind of a lot of tension in the field. Everybody just keep breathing. Kind of see if you can take the fullest breath that you can. You don't have to breathe fast, but see if you can really breathe as deeply and fully. So it's sort of become this, I feel like it's a catch-22. It's like, well, I'm not doing well if I'm not always doing better. And if I don't do really great today on being better, then I'm bad. But what if I don't feel great today? So this tuning is really about integrating the whole experience and letting yourself, you know what, it's not just okay if today you don't feel great. It's great if you don't feel great. Let yourself fully not feel great. Not in that you have to wallow in it, but as long as it's with you, let that be what is and notice it. All right, the Sun Star Energy Center feels a little weak, a little sort of underpowered. And it's not for lack of thinking, mind you. It just feels just kind of diminished, sort of at low ebb. So really imagine all the energy, if it helps you to imagine it as the sun shining warmly and benevolently and nourishingly down on you, or if you imagine it just as pure energy from the cosmos, from above. Whatever imagery works for you, just really imagine this constant abundant source raining down and being available to you at all times. And that it's a real energy supporting constant presence. And another nice, big, deep, full breath. Really imagine filling up your lungs all the way around, a 360 fill up. Don't just breathe in the front of your body. Really imagine breathing and expanding like a bellows through the front and through the back of your body and the sides. All right, we've just about got the channel open. Okay, all right, so we're through on the channel. So I'm gonna come around to this side and just check in with the chakra points. There was a lot of tension on the right side of the collective energy body, and the right side is typically where we hold the energy of I gotta do this for any number of reasons. I gotta do, and perpetually do to keep up my value. And the other thing that was really dropping in was this whole feeling of, as I embark on this journey of achieving my goals and working towards the things that I am passionate about and that I love, that bring benefit to myself and others, there was a lot of tension in the right side of the body about, what if I mess up along the way? And it's not what if, it's not an if, it's a when, right? It really brought up the feelings of when I notice something, when I notice myself doing something that I've been endeavoring to shift, the sort of extra hard reprimand that we bring on ourselves. And it's like, oh, I didn't get that right. Okay, you can always sort of do better, but there's no getting it right, because there's no getting it wrong. Whatever you do it, and then if it achieves the results that you wanted, great. And if you find that where you are after having done that it feels better, great. And if you notice that maybe that's not something that you want to repeat, or that's not a path that you want to carry on going down, great. This is great news. It's not bad. You didn't blow it. It's not great, because you now know I don't have to carry on down this path anymore. Or if you're working on changing a behavior, and then you notice that, you slipped up and you did it again. That thing that I was trying not to do, I went and did it again. Again, great. Because how many thousands of times have you done that and not noticed? So this time, when you noticed, you didn't catch yourself being bad. You noticed, I now have conscious sightline on that behavior when it's happening. Not after the fact, but when it's happening. And I know I want to change that. And now I'm realizing when it's happening. This is great news. This isn't having messed up. And in terms of moving forward, if you did something that was more like an old pattern that you've been trying to move away from, that is moving forward. Because every time you notice that you're taking that same kind of step, and if you keep noticing that step isn't landing you closer to where you'd like to be, or where you'd like to be, then that was a productive step. There we go. And when we lighten the load on the judgment of any given step, then we're more freed up. It doesn't take us that long to bounce back, because we're not putting too much gravity on that one footfall. We know it's not quite where, it's not taking us where in the direction that we want to go, but it also didn't completely derail us. It kind of lightens the load, and it makes sort of agility and resiliency a lot easier when it doesn't feel quite as heavy. Again, because there's no getting it wrong. It's just, did you like it? And then if not, okay, great. Now you know you don't like that. Don't repeat it. I'm working over the energetic knees, which are about moving forward and sort of bending to overcome hurdles and obstacles there. And that just got a lot lighter. You know that expression when you're scared, people say I'm weak in the knees. It made me weak in the knees. It's like we want our knees to be strong, but we can't flex them so hard that they're stiff. So we don't want to be weak in the knees, and also we don't want to be too rigid in the knees, because that's where the bounce of jumping comes in, and running and moving forward. And really, so now I'm working on the solar plexus. It really really believe that if you believe that all your steps forward, all of them, no matter what they look like, are progress and are productive, then even the uncomfortable places, embrace them and know that you really are exactly where you need to be, and you're exactly on the right track. Whether today that track is a really bright track, or if it feels like a little uncomfortable and maybe a little bit of a difficult track. Whatever your track looks like today or any day, you're on the right one. You can do this. You're doing great. You have the strength. You're just where you need to be. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the collective field. gonna do just a little extra wrap up today. All right, that was this week's tuning. I hope you feel sort of integrated and more bolstered to move through your day and through your life. I'm Rebecca Carner. Please visit RebeccaCarner.com if you'd like more information or if you'd like to book a private session. Thanks.